Welcome to the video. This is Jaqued, and today I'm going to show you how to use my auto fishing script for Fate. I'm using the WildTangent version of Fate. I have not tested this on the Steam version or the GOG version, but it should work the same regardless. Now, there are a few caveats, one being that Fate should be in windowed mode for this to work properly. It should work in full screen mode, but it's just a pain to alt-tab and have to resume the game every time it unfocuses, plus it can cause some issues with the script. The second problem is that the script runs a little bit slow, so sometimes it misses that window and doesn't catch a fish on the first try. I am working on a fix for this, and I will provide an update in my GitHub, linked in the description when I fix this. If you do want to learn how to take the game out of full screen mode, just to make this a little bit easier on yourself, it's fairly easy. You can just follow my steps. Otherwise, you can skip to the timestamp in the description. What you want to do is find the installation directory for your game. And for all you filthy pirates out there who have the game installed in a different location, it's still fairly easy to find. I'm going to close the script real quick. Now we're going to press Control-Shift-Escape to open your task manager. What you're going to do is find where it says Fate 32-bit. We're going to right-click that and press Open File Location. Close out of that. Now what you want to do is find the config.dat file, .dat. And normally when you double-click this, it'll ask what you want to open it with. I've already done that in my case, but I'm just going to go ahead and right-click and press Open With. Now you'll select Notepad up here, or if Notepad's not available, just press More Apps, find Notepad in the list, and then make sure this checkbox that says Always Use This App is checked. Press OK. You're going to look for where it says Full Screen 1. Now mine already says 0 because I've already done this, but you're going to find where it says Full Screen 1 and change this 1 to a 0. And then we're going to mess around with the screen width and screen height. Now the easiest way to get this the way that you want it is to hold Command and press I to go to your settings, or just open it regularly, however you like. We're going to go to System, make sure you're in the Display tab, and then you're going to look for Display Resolution. In my case, my display resolution is 1280 by 720, and as you can see here, I've adjusted mine to be a little bit smaller than that. Mine is 1200 by 680. You might have to tweak it a little bit just because it doesn't account for the toolbar at the top. Fairly easy to do though. Just mess around with it, and you can press the X at the top right to save it. And then once you've saved it, you can go ahead and close your game. And then reopen Fate. Now you can just press Continue Game. Load your save. Make sure you're in a good position to start fishing. And we can go ahead and run the script now. Now you can run the executable, or you can run the Python script if you're experienced enough to do so. Both will be linked in my description. I'll have them in my GitHub so you can view the source code if you don't trust me. I'm going to use the executable today just because it's easier to run. Now once you've ran the auto fishing script, you can go back to the game. And as you can see, there's a red dot and a green dot. The red dot represents the Go Fishing area. The green dot represents the colored portion of the exclamation point above the player's head whenever you catch a fish. So what you want to do is click the red dot, then you're going to refocus the game by just clicking on the game window. You're going to unpause the game, and now you can use WA, S, and D to move the dot left, right, up, and down. You can also hold Shift to move it in smaller increments of 1 pixel instead of 5 if you need to do so. So what you want to do for both of these dots, after you've selected one, you need to line up this top leftmost corner of the white box with where you want it to go. I'm going to move this red dot here. And after you've lined up the red one, we're going to go ahead and click the green one. And again, refocus the game window by clicking on it. We're going to unpause the game. And you're going to start fishing. Now you can move this. And you want to try to get this top left corner in the colored portion of the check mark. You can line it up with the top part of the exclamation point up here, but it's a lot easier for the script to actually detect it if you just put it in the dot here. Now once you've found the correct coordinates, you can hold Control and press S, and that will save the coordinates. Now reap the benefits of being a cheater. One thing to note is that ground items do not despawn, as you can tell. So eventually you will need to sell the fish in your inventory and pick up the ones on the ground, otherwise they can overload your game and it will crash at some point. Now to stop the script, there are a couple ways of going about doing so. You can either unfocus the game by alt-tabbing, or just clicking on a different window, or whatever. Or you can hold Control and press Q. Now it'll open the quest screen. Not a big deal, you just press Q again and that will get you out of the quest screen. That's pretty much it. If you liked the video, leave a like, leave some comments, and if you discover any issues with the script, just go to my GitHub and open up an issue. You just go to the Issues tab and create a new issue, and just provide a brief description of what you're facing, and I'll see if I can get around to fixing it. Thank you.